But the day he finished it, over 2,000 hours of work, he finally goes to submit it to RuneLite. They accept it. It was ready to be pushed, and they f***ing denied it. Yesterday, Jagex denied HD clients for old school. This includes HDOS, and one that many players were really excited for, which was a project called 117. This was HD on old school RuneScape, but on RuneLite. Look, I'm gonna try and not get heated, but I am pretty upset that they did this. And clearly I'm not the only one. There are literally riots happening in-game right now. Reddit and other social medias for old school RuneScape are blowing up. The way they decided to handle the situation was just so poor, especially towards the developers of the projects. So look, why did they deny the clients? Well, they are, quote, looking into doing something similar. Jagex's official statement was this. In this blog, we'd like to clarify our stance on third-party HD clients and other projects which seek to radically change the visual appearance of the game, yada yada yada. Yesterday, we contacted the developers of known HD projects and we asked them to stop development of their projects because this is a project we are directly investigating at Jagex. We look forward to being able to share our progress as our in-house project. Whilst we know that the news might be disappointing to those of you who are following the third-party projects closely, we hope you understand our position and we look forward to working with you as the project evolves. And look guys, I do understand their position. They don't want RuneLite to have another thing that they don't have. But look, what I don't understand is letting people work really hard on building these HD projects just to shut them down the same day they were going to release. That's right, they shut down 117 the exact same day it was going to come to RuneLite. They literally had years knowing that this was in the works, that this was coming, that this was going to be on RuneLite, and they didn't shut it down for the 2 years that this guy worked on this project. But the day he finished it, over 2,000 hours of work, he finally goes to submit it to RuneLite. They accept it, it was ready to be pushed, and they denied it. The solo developer for 117 said yesterday, September 6, 2021, RuneLite HD would have been released. The code had been reviewed, the bugs had been fixed, it was ready to go. You would have been playing it right now, yet at the 11th hour, Jagex contacted me asking me to take it down in light of the reveal that they have a similarly themed graphical improvement project that is in the relatively early exploration stages. What the f***? I offered a compromise of removing my project from RuneLite once they were ready to release theirs, in addition to allowing them collaborative control over the visual direction of my project. They just declined outright. So it appears that this is the end. Approximately 2,000 hours of work over 2 years, a huge outpouring of support from all of you. I could have never imagined the overwhelmingly positive response I've had to this project. I'm beyond disappointed and frustrated with Jagex, and I'm so very sorry that after this long journey, I will not be able to share this project with you. 117. Man, I feel awful for this guy. He poured so many hours into this project, all on his own. And this is what happens. And also, I feel for the developers at HDOS who aren't getting much of any sympathy as well, but just as much work would have went into theirs, and they actually reached out to Jagex when they had finished their client for confirmation that it was safe to use, and Jagex just never got back to them. But I guess now they did. It's over. They can't use their client either. Alright, so let's go back a little bit. Let's take a look at Jagex's HD works that they're doing. They went on live stream and they showed off some concepts for what they got going on, and here's what they've got. So I actually saw this picture and thought it looked pretty cool. Off a few others. I think these ones just look strange. I don't know about you, but I can't really get with this. So they say that these are just early game mock-ups, and they're not even in the game. They are literally Blender mock-ups. They're going to shut down HD clients now when they don't even have anything to show except Blender mock-ups. I can't find the tweet, so I'm really sorry about this. I'm gonna have to go on the top of my head. I believe it was Mod Aiza who made a statement about the timing of this stuff and how it wasn't meant to be malicious. I just have to say, do they think we're stupid? We all know how long it takes Jagex to make something, so by the time this comes out, I'll be 40. I'm 25 right now, I'll be 40. They have the community building these great things for them. They're not even taking advantage of it. They could honestly buy or let RuneLite work under them, like officially for Jagex. They could hire this guy and get his code and take it in for themselves, but no, they're just gonna shut it down. So just some closing statements here so I don't ramble on for too long and repeat myself. I do think that this is a really thing that Jagex has done for both us, the players, and especially these developers who have worked so hard to make these HD projects. I think the timing was malicious, as much as they like to say it wasn't, and I really feel for these guys, man. It sucks. So many people want HD in old school because, to be honest, we do not play this game because it looks like we want it to look better. And I think that if people want to make HD projects for this game that are safe, that aren't rule breaking, how the are you going to rule break with HD anyway? Look, I don't think they should be shutting these down. I think it's good for the growth of the game. I think the look of the game itself is stunting the growth of the game. Too many of my friends have looked at it and gone, what the are you playing? That looks like garbage. And they never give it the time of day because of purely what it looks like. So I hope to see some sort of HD implementation. I hope that they go back on their word. I feel for these developers. I hope that Jagex do change their mind and we can see HD in the future. Hey, if you like this video, please subscribe. This is my first YouTube video, so obviously I have a lot to work on, but I thought that this topic was a good starting point, sort of a direction I want to go with my channel, talking points and conversations. So if you're into that sort of stuff, let me know how you feel, and like if you like and dislike if you didn't. Thanks guys, see ya.